Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Sohum bringing you another reaction video here today, and we are going to be reacting to Hopsin's Single on Single featuring Adriana Aslani. So I had to look up Single, Singel. I wasn't sure what it was. I assumed it was a place, and actually, I was right with that assumption. It's in Amsterdam. It's one of the canals. So I'm assuming, just as an initial guess, that this song is about him being single now in Amsterdam. So I'm curious to hear what it's all about. He does a lot of music with relationships and his own past stories, so I'm assuming that it's about him. And also, I don't know if you guys know that I actually was like a Hopsin listener way back in the day, so this isn't a new artist to me in any sense of the word. He was one of the original rappers that that I listened to, believe it or not. Even before I ever got into Eminem and like really popular people, Hopsin was one of the first rappers that I had heard. So I've always had like a predilection to listening to his music. I was kind of sad when there was like a drought period of him not releasing music, and I think he was battling various issues in his life, mental health, and other major issues. So I'm happy to see that he's been releasing music rather consistently the past few years here. But in any case, I'm excited to hear what the song is all about, and let's get into the reaction. I like this background, this music. Oh, it's good. So I guess this is him and his girl, and singing over top is Adriana.
Met you in the Netherlands, Permanent, just to be exact. Every day throughout the week that passed, we would chat. Girl, I really needed that. I used to always hope that we would be a match, or reenact a love movie scene. In fact, see my heart, you had a fucking key to that, and I was close to saying I don't need it back, but I.
Hopsin has such a rich voice that like no matter what he's saying, I'm just like vibing to the richness of his voice, and stacking on top of that the flow that he's using, the cadence on top of that. Like I could just listen to this guy telling me bedtime stories is where I'm going with that. I know that makes me sound a little bit sus, but I like it so far. I'm gonna go back a little bit.
Met you in the Netherlands, Permanent, just to be exact. Every day throughout the week that passed, we would chat. Girl, I really needed that. I used to always hope that we would be a match, or reenact a love movie scene. In fact, see my heart, you had a fucking key to that, and I was close to saying I don't need it back, but
I'm the same way. I want to like reenact my romantic relationship as if it's like a love movie. I'm a romantic like that.
I know there's always gotta be a catch, yes, still I do, but you to your Don. Every single day we spending more time, no denying I was yours and you're mine. I would fuck you looking into your eyes, pussy gave me more life, that's facts. You was working mobile on your laptop, and during lunch you would throw that ass back. Girl, I love your style when you honest, plus you got the.
That is the life, honestly. Digital nomad with your significant other. You work when you want to, you play when you want to. This is my dream.
Laptop, and during lunch you would throw that ass back. Girl, I love your style when you honest, plus you got the fucking smile of a goddess. I was like, I want it now. I'm on a fucking cloud in heaven, coming down isn't promised. You was damn near living at my loft. We was lost in the sauce, oh yeah. Everything I.
Being in love like to this degree, and I know this feeling, is it's something else. Nothing else matters realistically. Like you forego a lot of your positive habits, you lose sight of who you are, you kind of disregard some of the other support pillars in your life when you really shouldn't. And I feel like the song is about falling in love so hard, and then maybe there's a betrayal, maybe there's like a realization that like I shouldn't have done what I did. I should have been better to myself. We'll see.
Wanted it was all here. After that you hit me with a small fear. You was telling me you wanna go to Spain on a holiday. Yeah, I was cool with it, I ain't go. I was was here house shopping.
Here we go.
Damn girl, I was too busy. So you caught a solo flight to Malaga. I just knew my motherfucking time was up. When you left, 1 week turned into 2 weeks, turned to 3 in my life. I won't lie.
1 week turned into 2, turned into 3. That's how it happens. It's like a slow slip because you have this like fiery connection, this thing that is like unwavering in your life. It came in like a flash and you didn't expect it, and it's got this entire grip on you, and all of a sudden it kind of vanishes and you're left confused, and then that time where it's vanished feels even longer, and then it extends unbeknownst to you, and then all of a sudden you're left with this half-baked thought of like, was I living a dream? Like, did I actually experience this? You begin to question your own perception of reality, and you know, that's me adding a lot of my own interpretation on top of this, but I'm just having a lot of thoughts like that right now, so it's very interesting to hear Hopsin's on that wave.
Girl, I was too busy, so you caught a solo flight to Malaga. I just knew my motherfucking time was up. When you left, 1 week turned into 2 weeks, turned to 3 in my life. I won't lie, pain started to burn in me. I was walking through the city worrying, then you FaceTime me and told me that you met a nigga and you won't return to me.
Dude.
Is it real life? All the sudden shit just doesn't feel right.
Why? Like, what's the... Dude, how does this happen? How can somebody be so fake? You're literally in the depths of love. I guess you thought it was, and they played the role, and they just tell you that they have betrayed you like that and destroy your heart. And are they praying that you are willing to bend your own boundary enough that you accept that treatment? Like, that is such a vapid existence to live, that you are that willing to hurt others, I don't know, for your own gain. Like, this is just ridiculous.
The city worrying, then you FaceTime me and told me that you met a nigga and you won't return to me. Shit, plot twist, is it real life? All the sudden shit just doesn't feel right. Deep down I know that you were still mine. Tell me, baby, does he feel like home to you?
Hopsin, she's not yours at that point, bro. You gotta let her go.
I need to know, does he feel like home to you?
Even the question, and I kind of had this initial thought when she first was singing, does he feel like home to you? But why would you ever need to know the answer to that question? If like the contender, the person that she cheated on you with, is even in the picture, why does it matter that he feels like home or doesn't feel like home? Because the action's been done. I think knowing the answer one way or the other probably is more likely to hurt you emotionally and mentally than it is to help you and give you some level of peace. I mean, I don't disregard the timeline where you find out that like this is her ex or something, and now it makes more sense and you feel more relief, I guess, even in a shitty situation. But you don't necessarily have to know that too. Or, you know, there's probably other scenarios that are countless that I'm not going to get into, but you know, I feel like you just should cut ties and do the healing, you know. You just think back to those moments and how they compare to this other person.
Fuck, now I'm all alone, single on single with a microphone, singing more jingles, feeling all blue, cause it ain't gonna be no more me and you. Now you're saying we could still be friends though. I'm already knowing how the plan go. Don't go making
Don't be friends. Yeah, he knows how the plan goes.
promises you can't hold. It's just not a question. You ain't gotta stress it, but
I mean, his concern, I think, should not be that she's not going to uphold the promise of being a friend. It's why do you need her to be your friend anyways, or anymore, rather. A friend would not betray you in this way. And obviously there's like a very mixed relationship when it's like someone you're romantically involved with who also happens to be your friend. But, I mean, I think you should just get rid of it entirely. That's just my opinion.
But you stopped the texting like your hand broke. Although you wanna have your cake and eat it too, you just know he ain't gonna let you have both. Now you only hit me when your man gone. When he home, he going through your damn phone. See my name, use using it as ammo. Flipping on you like a fucking asshole, saying you ain't nothing but a rap hoe. And you said he jealous of my cash flow, cause I sack my motherfucking pants low. Plus I'm going places that he can't go. So you had to.
She's literally playing both of these guys off of each other, which is, it makes sense, I guess. You just my god, this is such a bad person that he fell in love with.
Sack my motherfucking pants low. Plus I'm going places that he can't go. So you had to ghost me slowly just to maintain your new nigga. You figured that'd be the best way to walk away without me feeling too bitter. And I swear to God I ain't roasting. Listen close, here's what I noticed. You impulsive, even more than most chicks. Everyone around you knows this. I ain't tripping cause you met a new dude. Girl, do you, that's fine. Shit, you got me tripping cause you only call when the nigga hurt you and you crying. Now you out.
So now the other relationship is going wrong, and she is deciding to confide in Hopsin about her issues, but like she is, oh my god, it's so dumb, right? I'm not I feel like I shouldn't I'm like stating the obvious, but like this is like very clearly terrible behavior.
Shit, you got me tripping cause you only
Also, can we appreciate again the storytelling of Hopsin? Like everything has been smooth. I don't feel like I'm missing any part of the story. I have all of the necessary details, and again, the way he flows, his voice, it's also rich, it's also melodic, fits over the beat beautifully. Just a good song.
call when the nigga hurt you and you crying. Now you out of luck in Spain, living with a man who drive you insane. Everything that you and I has changed. Now I'm just a therapist when it rains. I shit, I twist. Is it real life? All of a sudden it's like nothing feels right. I wonder if you wishing you were still mine. Tell me, baby, does he feel like
home to you?
It's interesting, you know, as a guy, if you feel like you've been betrayed by somebody, or you were taken advantage of or hurt in a way, you kind of have this feeling in the back of your mind like, I don't necessarily want to ever like hear from them again or maintain contact, but I want them to know that I'm doing better, or it's like I want them to realize that they lost a good thing. And you know, that is a very like selfish outlook and kind of self-serving and a bit like revenge driven, almost spiteful, because it's like I'm not hoping you're succeeding. It's actually like I hope that you realize that you failed with me. So that is a little toxic, honestly, but I don't know. I've kind of felt this in different ways. I know a lot of people who feel these same emotions as me, so I'm just conveying them out loud to you guys now. So don't judge me, or do. I don't give a fuck.
I need to know, does he feel like home to you? I need to know, does he feel like home to you? I gotta know, am I still
Now she's thinking back. Yep.
does he feel like home to you?
Lost a good thing.
I need to know, does he feel like home to you? I need to know, does he feel like home to you? I need to know, does he feel like
Oh,
home
is this like a red light district thing because we're in Amsterdam? Like the imagery?
Does he feel like home to you? I need to know.
Okay, that was Hopsin's Single on Single. I really like that song, so it passes with flying colors in my mind. One other thought that I had, which I wanted to bring up before I forget it, is the fact that oftentimes when you hear songs like this about heartbreak and betrayal, it's often one way. And what I mean by that is the fact that like we only pretty much have Hopsin's perspective, and we have the information that like maybe this girl was crying after the fact. She felt like she had made a mistake, and she's now like looking to be consoled by Hopsin, and we can kind of guess with reasonable accuracy what she may be feeling, but we don't know like what she was feeling throughout the entire relationship, and like what events led to the cheating, and like how she was feeling during all of this. And that's not to absolve her of her sins, because she's a cheater, one and the same. So like again, my advice to Hopsin is don't remain friends, cut it off entirely, move on with your life and heal. But it's just interesting that in a lot of these songs we never really know what the other side was. And I'm guessing I'm glad that we had a little bit of that shown here, because oftentimes it's just pretty much one way. And for completeness, I would like to know what happened on both sides. But yeah, really great song, really sad. Obviously it's about his life, clearly, so we don't want people to be cheated on. I feel like it's like obvious to say that, but there's been a lot of culture wars recently that have been saying the opposite, where like it's okay to cheat on your significant other, and have whatever rules you want in your relationship, open, close, one way open, one way, like, but don't be dishonest and hurt another person. Openly communicate, be vulnerable, do the hard thing, and everyone is better off for it. Again, you can't avoid pain in certain scenarios, but it's better than the alternative, which is betrayal, which is guilt, disgust. You have years of healing to do, at least in my opinion, for this girl. Maybe Hopsin has a little bit less. I feel like he's gone through a lot. So my man's is strong, but anyways, 10 out of 10 song. I really enjoyed it. The flow, the music, his voice. Again, I just love a Hopsin song. But anyways, I appreciate you sticking with me until the end of this video. Take care. Peace.